time,
I wish.
in a far-off kingdom,
More than anything.
lived a fair maiden.
More than Julie.
A sad young dad, I wish, with a proud face, more than life.
I wish.
With his wife, more than anything.
More than the moon.
I wish.
The king is giving a festival.
More than life.
I wish.
I wish to go to the festival.
More than riches.
I wish my cow would give us some milk.
More than anything.
And the ball.
Please, pal. I wish we had a child.
I want a child.
I wish to go to the festival.
Please, pal. I wish you'd give us some milk or even some cheese. I wish.
I wish you might have a child. I wish.
I wish.
You wish to go to the festival?
The poor girl's mother had died.
You, Cinderella, the festival. You wish to go to the festival?
What? You, Cinderella, the festival. The festival?
What? You wish to go to the festival?
The festival? The king's festival?
And her father had taken for his new wife
The festival?
a woman with 2 daughters of her own.
Look at your nails.
Look at your dress.
People would laugh at you.
Nevertheless, I still wish to go to the festival and dance before the prince.
She still wishes to go to the festival and dance before the prince?
All 3 were beautiful in face and vile and black of heart.
Jack, on the other hand, had no father and his mother.
I wish.
Well, she was not quite beautiful.
I wish my son were not a fool. I wish my house were not a mess. I wish my cow was full of milk. I wish my house were full of gold. I wish a lot of things.
Why, come in, little girl.
I wish. It's not for me. It's for my granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please. To bring to my poor old hungry granny in the woods. Just a loaf of bread, please.
Cinderella's stepmother had a surprise for her.
I've emptied a pot of lentils into the ashes for you. If you have picked them out in 2 hours' time, you shall go to the ball with us.
And perhaps a sticky bud? Or 4? Birds in the sky, birds in the eaves, in the leaves, in the fields, and the castles, and ponds.
And a few of those pies, please.
Come, birds, down from the sky, down from the eaves, in the leaves, in the fields, and the castles, and ponds.
No, please, pal.
Quick, little birds, flick through the ashes. Go, pick and peck, but swiftly. Sift through the ashes, into the pot.
Listen well, son. Mother and I must be taken to collector.
But mother, no. He's the best pal.
Look at her. There are bugs in our gums. There are flies in our eyes. There's a lump on our rump, big enough to be a hump. But, son, we have no time to sit and bitter while our weather weather's river. And nobody keeps cows bred. Sometimes I feel bad.
Into the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to though. Into the woods, it's time, and so I must begin my journey. Into the woods, and through the trees to where I am expected, ma'am. Into the woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house.
You're certain of your way?
The way is clear. The light is good. I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, and the trees are just wood. I sort of hate to ask it, but do you have a basket? Into the woods and down the dell. The path is straight, I know it well. Into the woods, and who can tell what's waiting on the journey? Into the woods to bring some bread to Granny, who is sick in bed. Never can tell what lies ahead, for all that I know, she's already dead. But into the woods, then out of the woods, and home before dark. Fly birds, back to the sky, back to the eaves, and the leaves, and the fields, and castles, and
Hurry up and do my hair, Cinderella. Are you really wearing that?
Here, go with hair, Cinderella. Can you have the hat?
you look beautiful.
I know. She means me.
Put it in a twist.
Who will be there?
Mother said be good, father said be nice. That was always their advice. So be nice, Cinderella, kind Cinderella, nice, good, good, nice.
Tighter.
What's the good of being good if everyone is blind and always leaving you behind? Never mind, Cinderella, kind Cinderella, nice, good, nice, kind, good, nice.
Not that tight.
Sorry.
Who might that be?
It's the witch from next door. The old enchantress told the couple she had placed a spell on their house.
In the past, when your mother was with child, she developed an unusual appetite. She took one look at my beautiful garden, and she told your father that what she wanted more than the world was greens, and nothing but greens, parsley, peppers, cabbages, and celery, asparagus, and watercress, and fiddle ferns, and lettuce. I said all right, but it wasn't quite, because I caught him in the garden one night. He was robbing me, raping me, rooting through my rutabaga, raiding my arugula, ripping out my rampion, my champion, my favorite. Could have laid a spell on him right there. Could have changed him into a stone, or a dog, or a chair. But I let him have the rampion, lost fair, and return however said fair is fair. You'll let me have the baby that your wife will bear, and we'll call it square.
I had a brother?
No, but you had a sister.
But the witch
refused to tell him any more of his sister, not even that her name was Rapunzel.
I thought I had been more than reasonable, but how was I supposed to know what your father had also hidden inside his pocket?
What?
Beans! Beans? The special beans! I didn't know. I let him go. He stole my beans. I was watching him crawl back over the wall, then bang! Crash and lightning flash! And well, that's another story. And last, the big day came and I made my claim. Oh, don't take the baby, they shrieked and shrieked, and I hid her will she'll never be reached. His father cried and your mother died, and for extra measure, I admit it was a pleasure. I said sorry, I'm still not mollified, and I laid a little spell on them. You too, son, that your family tree would always be a berry one. Now there's no more fuss and no more schemes, and my garden thrives. But I'm telling you the same, I tell kings and queens, don't ever, never ever mess around with my greens, especially the beans.
Listen closely, Jack. Lead most of mine to the market and fetch the best price you can. Are you listening to me? Jack, head in the sack. House getting colder. This is no time to sleep. Chimney stack's starting to crack. The mice are getting older, the floor's not soft. Your mother's getting older, your father's not back. And you can't just sit here dreaming pretty dreams. To wish away from day to day will never keep the wolf away. So into the woods, the time is now, we have to live, I don't have. Into the woods to sell the cat, we must begin the journey. Into the woods, straight for the woods, without delay, we can't allow to lose the way. Into the woods, the journey's end.
Into the woods to sell a friend.
Meanwhile, the witch, for purposes of her own, explained for the baker might move the spell.
You wish to have the curse reversed? I'll need a certain potion first. Go to the wood and bring me back. 1, the cow as white as milk. 2, the cake as red as blood. 3, the hair as yellow as corn. And 4, the slipper as pure as gold. Bring me back these 4 things in 3 days' time by the chime of midnight, and I guarantee you shall have a child as perfect as child can be. Now go to the wood!
Ladies, our carriage awaits.
Now may I go to the festival?
The festival? Darling, those nails. Darling, those clothes. Lentils are one thing, but darling, with those, you would make us fools at the festival. And mortify the prince.
Our carriage is waiting.
We must be gone.
Good night. I wish.
Look what I found in my father's hunting jacket.
6 beans? We'll take them with us.
No, spell's on my house. Only I can lift spell. Spell's on my house.
No, this falls on our house. We must take the spell.
No, you are not to come in that is final. Now, what am I trying to tell you?
You don't remember? Cow is white as milk, the pitcher is blood, hair is yellow as corn, and the slipper is pure as gold.
Cow, white as milk. Cake is red as blood. The hair is yellow as corn. And the slipper is blue.
So the baker reluctantly set off to his journey. As for Cinderella,
I still wish to go to the festival, but how am I ever to get to the festival?
Cow's white as milk. Cake is red as blood. Slipper is pure as gold.
I know. I'll visit Mother's grave, the grave of the hazel tree, and I'll tell her I just want to go to the festival.
Cow, cake, slipper is pure as gold.
The hair! Into the woods, it's time to go. I hate to leave, I have to go. Into the woods, it's time to sow. I have to take the penny. Into the woods, the path is straight. You know it well, but who can tell? Into the woods, to lift the spell. Into the woods, to visit Mother. Into the woods, to fetch the things, make the potion, to go to the festival. Into the woods, without regret, the choice is made, the task is set. Into the woods, but not forgetting why I'm on the journey. Into the woods to get my wish, I don't care how, the time is now. Into the woods to sell the cow. Into the woods to get the money. Into the woods to lift the spell, to make the potion. To go to the festival. Into the woods to grandmother's house. Into the woods to grandmother's house.
The way is clear, the light is good, I have no fear, nor no one should. The woods are just trees, the trees are just wood, no need to be afraid there.
There's something in the glade there.
Into the woods without delay, but careful not to lose the way. Into the woods who knows what may be lurking on the journey. Into the woods to get the thing that makes it worth the journeying. Into the woods to see the king, to sell the cow,
To make the potion.
to see, to sell, to get, to bring, to make, to lift, to go to the festival. the woods, into the woods, into the woods, and out of the woods, and home before dark.